Welcome to Virtual Coffee with Dawn Rickabaugh, the Note Queen, where we talk about owner financing and notes. Financial solutions, one mom and pop to another.
Right. So that's fantastic. So what's the goal? What's the goal with mom?
Yeah, the goal with mom is, she's 92 years old and she's, she has medical needs. She has insurance, but she still would like to, she likes the natural aspect of medicine, let's call it that way. And so she buys equipment, and also as she's getting older, she would not like to be like in a home,
Mm-hmm.
She would like to stay home or stay one of the children, but we still might need to pay for somebody to take care of her,
Right.
That she will need. So she's gonna need some income coming in. And so we're thinking about, again, selling it, owner financing and carrying a note. But so I was thinking, okay, what if the buyer, the new buyer says, well, you know what, I'm paying whatever percentage, 10, 12, whatever percentage. I'm going to refinance. So my mother's going to receive all this cash, this lump of money. Now she has to pay taxes, and she's going to, I'm thinking
Right.
I should
Also,
reinvest.
yeah, exactly. You're thinking, okay, the point is we want the income. We don't want to be paid off, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a perfectly great question. And so number one, I'm not you guys know, I'm a note queen, whatever that is not a tax attorney. That is not a CPA, right?
Right.
Okay, so I just only check with your own advisors, but because it's her primary residence, she's got the 121 homeowners exclusion, so that you the first 250,000 of gain. I'm assuming she's owned it a really long time, right?
Well, actually, this is an investment property, so she's not going to have the exclusion.
Oh, that's right. You said it's an investment property that she owns free and clear. Okay. Oh, this is not her house. Okay.
Right.
Gotcha. Thank you for clarifying. I forgot to write that down, so I forgot. Okay, you're right. How much did she buy it for?
About, let's say, 70,000.
70,000. Yeah. So there's a lot of gain there to protect, right?
Right.
Right. Okay, great. So the thing is does this represent the sum total of her net worth, or does she have other assets?
She doesn't have any cash assets. She has another real estate property. Now that's where she also an investment.
So she has other properties as well?
Yeah, only one more.
One more, and then does she have her own house that she lives in?
No, she just lives. She lives with me.
Great. So she doesn't even have expenses. That's sweet. She owns all this property. She has a ton of equity, but not a lot of cash. So you're trying to minimize the capital gains, and recreate this retirement money that will help subsidize her insurance for the home. Sounds like home health care she's going to need for a while.
Correct.
Yeah, fantastic. So the thing is, here's the deal. You can't lose, right? It's not like you're upside down on this property or you have these big needs. So the best way to have a really safe investment and to greatly minimize the chances of you getting paid off and have all this money that you have to pay. All of a sudden you're going to owe the government $100,000 or something, right?
Right.
So the best way is to make it competitive with bank financing. So what are the banks lending at? So basically, I would be still looking at a 20% down payment. I think in Pasadena.
You've been listening to Virtual Coffee with Dawn Rickabaugh. For more, please visit notequeen.com.
Here's another. I'm creating visuals to help understand how I see the playing field. And this is one graphic where here's the players in the market from a transactional sort of standpoint. The goal is usually to be on one of the orange ones. To me, it's best to go for that, and any one of us can be on any, regardless of licensing. Usually, we can usually be on any one of those orange dots, and you should be able to move very fluidly from one to the other. This is also another religious symbol. How interesting. Balance, harmony, sacred geometry and things. So, okay. So we make money by being on any one. Either you're buying a property, you want to buy a property, you want to sell a property. We're not counting the you want to just own it. And then there's passive note investors. The professionals, passive note investors can be banks, private lenders, people who carry back, and then on the secondary market, people who buy notes from those other three. Now, the professionals in the marketplace are real estate brokers who make a buck between sellers and buyers, mortgage brokers who make a buck between buyers and passive note investors, and note brokers who make a buck between owner will carry sellers and passive note investors. Okay, now that happens to be another one that's the sort of a foggy thing. But you can see once we add the note broker part, or this part in, can you see most people would have not made this a whole balanced equation, right? So now we can see that we can have a whole system with or without the banks. You can see the banks are only one little part of this, right?